Mojo is the gathering, processing and disseminating of news solely through tablets and smartphones. And the SABC is not being left behind. The public broadcaster has embarked on a major drive to train mobile journalists, or Mojos. Mojo enthusiast Njanji Chauke takes us on a journey of how TV news coverage has evolved. He shot and edited the entire insert, wait for it, on his iPad. Let's look at it.
Broadcasting Corporation.
A trip down memory lane. Stale images and dated equipment. In the 40 years since television was introduced in South Africa, the technology has been revolutionized.
Can you imagine if we had cameras like these in the 80s?
Veteran photojournalist Jimmy Matthews recalls the trying early years when patience was a virtue.
When you were shooting on film, you had to send the film back to base. It had to go to a laboratory to be processed. And if it was a big story, you'd see the story the next day. Then we were introduced to video, to U-matic. Suddenly you could see the pictures you were shooting immediately, still through a black and white viewfinder. But you could actually see the pictures immediately. And that was just fantastic. And you had 20 minutes on a cassette.
According to the latest Home Affairs...
TV news coverage has changed radically from equipment and quality to immediacy.
So I went from film to video, U-matic, Betacam. And the Betacam cameras that we had a recording pack. So, and an umbilical cord that connected the camera to the recording pack. And then we had the Unicams, great step forward. So in my time, I saw a camera crew go from 5 people to 1 person.
Take it a step further. Enter Mojos or mobile journalists.
So, yeah. What comes up?
Supplementing traditional, more cumbersome news coverage. With a cell phone or tablet, the broadcasting world is your oyster. Reporters and camera operators can capture images, edit, and send them to the newsroom almost immediately.
With this software and with Mojo, you are able to grab something, package it, put it out to air so that you can keep your audience coming back for more, because obviously the audience will be keen to see what's next on the story, what happened, what is the follow-up, and that's where your full package can just come in. So I think this is very progressive.
Breaking news splashed on our screens without delay. Newsroom staffers are embracing mobile journalism.
Then I pause, then I cut it there. I want to cut it there, so I'll trim split. This is the future of news, and it's a game changer for us as journalists, because it seriously means that at any given point, at any given time, you can file a story, you can file an interview, and you can even go live.
You're zooming in now, it's come out.
One can actually take a color piece outside of the stadium while fans are streaming into the stadium. One can film them and just have color pieces inside the stadium when you're sitting on the gallery, talk to people there, and put it together and file it right away from where you are sitting instead of coming back to the office.
And as for the equipment required to go Mojo, a smartphone and the right app for recording, editing and transmitting video clips. From the era of cutting, splicing and joining film to the seamless capturing, editing and sending of video clips, what started as citizen journalism is now setting the trend for the modern journalist. Whether you're a TV, online, print or radio journalist, mobile journalism has crossed the divide from the realm of the amateur into mainstream professional journalism. Njanji Chauke, SABC News, Johannesburg.
Great, absolutely great. I mean, you tell me that that's not exactly what's happening out there. I mean, even these days, we talk about mobile journalists, and the reality is everybody's a mobile journalist. You record everything on your cell phone. You take photographs of things that we as journalists or reporters cannot actually get there fast enough, but you, the witness on the scene. I mean, I've been seeing some photographs that have been posted on Twitter by just commuters on the highway this morning, seeing some of the most horrific accidents and things happening. I mean, it's just, that is the reality, is that you cannot be fast enough with information. You can't wait to come back to studio, edit it, package it, put it together. It needs to be there and done straight away. All right, there you go. That's it. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. We have had some beautiful tweets about these artists that we have in studio with us this morning. Gauteng arts lovers will take a glimpse into the talents of young people who will go on to become the future leaders and luminaries of South Africa. And of course, we're talking about the Youth Arts Festival, the Festival of Fame presented by the National School of Arts in Johannesburg. And this morning they sang for us a bit earlier, and we're going to play out with them again. They are part of an a cappella group, and their show called Jam Session is on at the Joburg Theatre. Enjoy the